Hi, this is Camilla Blossom, and today we're going to receive a transmission from the dragons. I know this is a dragon year, it's a wood dragon, and I was in meditation yesterday, and a lot of the fire dragons came in through the south, and they were with me last night, and on this 3-3 portal. We have an opportunity to open this doorway and connect with them, receive transmissions. It feels a lot of energy for our connection with the cosmos, with the divine, with Davic, angelic, and beautiful realms. So just sit back, relax, enjoy this connection. We'll be connecting with the Council of Dragons, who I work with, and opening to their energy, their medicine, who they are. You'll receive energetic transmissions, even spiritual initiations, alignments, whatever it is your body is needing, and also what you welcome and receive as your choice for what the dragons can bring. So I'd like to light a candle and call in the spirit of the dragons and ask for those dragons of the Christed light, the dragons of light, of Gaia and divine, and also dragons that honor the cosmic law of one. Here. So I invite you to open your connection with Gaia and the fiery sun and source, God. So first, by just relaxing with your energy with me, allowing yourself to pull back anything that's out in the world, pull it back to yourself, into your spine. Dragons work with our spine, our kundalini. So taking some breaths, even breathing up and down your spine. And to bring more life force and energy, creation energy to your spine, I invite you to do the fire breath here a few times. And that is simply breathe in with your mouth open. Just sip in some fire. You can even use this candle or light your own. And then breathe out through your nose. Nice. And you may feel more energy circulating in your body through your spine. And then we're going to connect our energy into the crystalline grid of Mother Earth and also into the ley lines, into the dragon lines, into the Dragon Council grid, into the caves where the dragons live. And it looks like we'll be traveling to Mount Shasta, to the Ascension Rock there, where a lot of dragons are. Before we go, I'd like you to open your crown, your upper branches, flowers, connect to the divine, the angelic source, the sun, to the crystalline grid above, and anchor in each direction, in each element, earth, air, fire, and water, and northeast, south, and west. So you have a horizontal alignment and a vertical alignment. Beautiful. You are now at the center of wholeness and healing. And I'm going to share artwork from my deck. Oh, this is the fairy activism. It's actually called Sacred Spirits of Gaia. This is the wrong cover. But let me show you this card, the artwork by Andrea Dumbecki. This is the fire dragon, and this who showed up. So I would like to travel to, actually now I'm going to Victoria Falls, to that dragon den. I go to different dragon councils, so you might go to a different one, or follow me. So wherever you need to go, or just stay where you are, that's perfect. And we're going to each connect with the dragons that we need to connect with at this time and let that transmission through. Excuse me. That's some of the ancient language to connect with the dragons and kind of make them aware of me and my lineage. Being called into the Dragon Council. And there's all different kinds of dragons here. You may be tuning into them. They are of different elements, different crystalline ones. There's rainbow ones. There's ones from the sun. Come down here. There is huge ones that oversee, the earth and the major ley lines and portals of the earth. There's also mother dragons who watch over us as well as their children and the dragon eggs. That pure potential of the dragon egg. Interesting. So I'm kind of seeing that we're at a very powerful birth time, emergence time. This may be for all of us. And so the dragons are like the eggs that are hatching right now are brought into the center of the circle to be nurtured and loved and honored. And these dragons are actually breaking through their shells and being born. So we are here witnessing this birth. What an honor. And I'm hearing this kind of booming voice of this great dragon in the distance that this is a very sacred and holy time for Mother Earth. The emergence of her beautiful, sparkling spirit as a star, a solar star. And the dragons are guardians of this passage, this ascension of the earth. And ascension for us, we have dragons as well that are working with us, working with our spine, working with our openings, working to open us to the higher light, to the multidimensionality of our true soul, our true being. So I invite you just to send love to these dragon eggs. This may resonate and reflect for you a way that you are emerging. And that's why you're here witnessing. It's because they want you to see you are breaking out and being reborn as well. It is time. 3-3. Creation time. Time of the great movements of the planets to usher in this new earth ascension, more loving, compassionate, beautiful, crystal clear existence. I'm seeing a lot of like weavings of dragon movements, creating woven energy around the eggs. We are in a cave at Victoria Falls in Africa. The mother dragons are carrying licking and caring for these babies. And some may not hatch right now. They'll hatch when they're ready. There's no rush. And that's the same for you. If something new within you is emerging and birthing, let that be in its own perfect timing. And the dragons say this year is a year of immense growth. And this is the symbol of the wood dragon, the tree of life. They have called me to work with the tree of life, with the ancient trees and the ancient tree grid. To grow in this new energy, to plant those seeds, to nourish them, to grow strong and tall and clear. So I'm hearing more dragon language. And so just receive the energetic transmission. Any other messages and guidance for you or experiences at this time? They hold a sacred space for our rebirth, our emergence. And they're also saying they miss us. They miss their humans. They've told me this for years. So I invite those who are working with your dragons to work more deeply with them, talk to them, communicate telepathically or through your heart, so loving them. And let your self-experience yourself as a dragon as well, feeling your spine activate and connect with this high light of fire in its highest octave. Let that run up and down your spine. Let it connect you with source. Let it connect you with the center of the earth, crystalline energies. Let that fire, that spirit flow. Know you are a radiant, divine spark of light, of spirit. And let that fire grow larger. Let that fire cleanse and clear the old. Ready yourself for new timelines, new experiences, new earth energies, new relationships. And take a few more fire breaths, sipping in the air, fire, and breathing out through your nose. Just do a few of those to bring the life force through. And let yourself feel that fire that you are, that heat of the hearth of your heart, that creativity and creation energy of your womb or hara, creation center, and the light and fire of the spirit, source, creator above, filling you up from above, and from the beautiful lava and fires of Mother Earth. See if you can sit in that fire. Even if it feels uncomfortable to be honoring fire, just know the spirit is important, is you. It is your power, your life force, your creativity. Just breathe into that. Doesn't want you to hide that anymore. And connect into the dragons, the dragon eggs, and see if there's one that you're focusing on that might reflect you and your rebirth. Might see one starting to hatch, one already hatching. What color is this dragon? What energy does it have? Look into its eyes. You can cradle it if you like, hold it, swaddle it. Bring this dragon baby close. Nurture it. Nurture this life force, this fire power, the sweet one. I'm going to breathe with it 3 big breaths. And rock with your baby. I feel myself rocking, holding your baby dragon. And just be in this sweet, nurturing space, caring for yourself. I invite you to spend as much time as you like with the dragons in the dragon cave and your baby dragon. Just let yourself receive this transmission with them. They can stay with you for the day. And I want to read the message from the fire dragon for you as you hold your baby dragon. This is the voice of the dragons, enlightened Kundalini awareness. My body is the element of fire and spiritualizes as pure light. I'm a primal force of creation. As an elemental guardian of fire, I am the Earth's Kundalini fire of expanded consciousness. I work with enlightened crystalline and plasma energies as a powerful awakener. I help in your evolution by awakening memories of mastery, lifting your light, burning away old constructs, and igniting new intentions that spark creativity and expanded life outcomes. My fire can destroy what needs to go. Thank you for joining me for this dragon transmission. You can spend as much time with the dragons, with your baby. You know, they will stay with you and help you with your ascension process, your opening. And part of that helping may simply just be like rocking with you, like tuning into that mothering, fathering, caring for that new, younger part of you that is emerging, growing, ascending, changing, losing its identity because something new is being born here. So on this 3/3 creativity portal opening day, this is that invitation to be reborn. Feel a lot of grace and love and sweetness. And I know sometimes the dragons can feel fierce and scary, and especially the fire ones. But the fire ones also are the guardians of our ascension. They're our protectors. They're protectors and guardians of Mother Earth. They're protectors and guardians of the ascension process. There's also a guardian of our womb, our hara, our creation space, our void. The dragons of the light, the ones that are here, the cosmic, honoring the cosmic law of one, which means they honor our sovereignty. I do not work with other dragons, just to be clear. So I invite you to connect with them and be dragon, learn what that means, nurture your baby. And also, I'd like to open for a moment to the wood dragon, since we are in this wood dragon year. Even though the fire ones came up, it almost felt like the fire ones, I was seeing them as very yellowy and orange and working in that birthing, of course, the egg, rebirthing energy. And so attuning to that deep rebirth energy. So let's tune in for a moment to the wood dragon, to that wood energy. If there's any messages, and you can open yourself, of course, if there's something comes through for you, particularly. And again, I'm getting growth. Like I keep getting that word over and over, that this is an intense year for growth, and wood is from trees. I'm actually being called to work much more deeply with trees, to write a book about trees, to make tree essence, to do tree mediumship in a deeper way. I have been working with them for many, many years, but there's like a deepening that is asking for connection. And for some of us, we've had trees were part of our religion, like our spiritual life. And so in some cases, we've had a lot of trauma about trees being cut, or even now seeing clear cuts. There's a lot of memories of these beautiful relationships and connections and deep, deep spiritual love and devotion and relationship with trees that goes back through our ancestry, through the beginning of time to ancient times. And many trees Even the young ones are connected to the ancient tree grid. And so there is a very ancient memory that we carry, that we are. Some of us really feel that we are ancient beings. I know I am one. And so the trees, that wood, that dragon, dragons can be guardians of the trees as well. So tapping into that ancient tree grid. The ancient ones, the dragons that know the ancient earth, and the remembering, the bringing through the memories. So that growth through the wood dragon feels very beautiful. It feels both slow like a tree, but it also feels very rapid. So maybe it's like, how slow a tree can grow, although some can be faster, but also like when we burn wood in our fireplace, um, honoring the tree and the wood and that gift of keeping us warm, of honoring the spirit of fire, of representing the hearth. So that fire can burn the wood very rapidly. So I think there'll be like stages where it can feel, and I'm noticing this, like up to this 3-3 portal, how there's been like a need to be very patient and slow with this process. But then these periods come in where like, whoa, there's like a growth spurt. And it's like, wow, a lot's happening. And then there might be cycling back into the periods of more of that slow growth. So I would open to that as well, to honor those ebbs and flows of growth and connection. And celebration is another word coming in, the need to really celebrate your life, celebrate being on the earth through all, celebrate the small victories, the large ones, the journey of your life, and also the mission that you're on, the role that you're playing in this ascension. So the trees, the wood dragon. Wood dragon is very deep. So I think there's going to be more coming through, and I'll definitely share it with you. And if there is more you'd like to explore with trees, with land, with elementals, with this kind of work, please join my Patreon community at camillablossom.com. You can also check out my events and my books and things at my website, camillablossom.com. Thank you so much. And I'd like to thank the Council of Dragons, the wood dragon, the fire dragons, all the beings of light, the baby dragons, this beautiful birth, rebirth, opening of 3-3. And I encourage you to allow this opening to really blossom through in your life and fill you with more passion, compassion, love, and burning bright. Thank you.